Appreciate
let's get into week one, right? Your boy, the GOAT, one of the GOATs, TB12. He offered up his thoughts on who he thought was the top 5 teams coming out of week one and what he thought. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
All right, heading into week 2, my power rankings, and it's starting at number 5 with the Houston Texans. They got off to a great start playing the Indianapolis Colts. D'Amico Ryan's done a great job since taking over as the head coach of that team. This game to me was about C.J. Stroud. He played so clutch and situational football. They were in the playoffs last year. They're going to be a tough team to beat all season long. Coming in at number 4, the Dallas Cowboys. What a performance going on the road against Cleveland, who also has a great defense. They suffocated them in the run game. They attacked that pocket. Deshaun was uncomfortable all day. And then on the offensive side of the ball, Dak made the plays when he needed to. They had a big play in the kick return game. They played well in all 3 phases. Coming in at number 3, the Detroit Lions. What a game they played. They showed a lot of resiliency, playing against a really tough Rams team who I think is going to surprise a lot of people this year. But Detroit got the ball in overtime, ran the ball down the Rams' throat there. And I know Dan Campbell loves tough, hard-nosed football. Well, he's got it with this team this year. Coming in at number 2, the San Francisco 49ers. Fresh off a Monday night victory at home against the Jets. What they did on offense without their best player on offense, CMC, they still found a way to dominate the run game. They played very well in pass defense against Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, he's coming off injury, but I loved everything I saw from the Niners on Monday night. And at number 1, who else? None other than the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, they're the reigning Super Bowl champs. They cannot win the game on opening night and not be the best team. They're going to be tough to beat all year. Patrick played phenomenal. Chris Jones, what he did to wreak havoc in the pocket. They beat a great Ravens football team to start the year. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Chiefs do the rest of the season. There's going to be a lot of great matchups here in week 2, and I'll see you next Thursday.
All right. He got Houston at 5, Dallas at 4, Detroit at 3, San Francisco at 2, Kansas City at 1. I didn't hear Philly. And I want to hear from Brittany on why or where you think Philly is at and why you think TB12 didn't mention them in the top 5. And then I want to hear from Detroit and Dallas and Kansas City and then sports and fitness. And then me and Dom are sit here and chill because we ain't got a dog in the fight. But Brittany, you go first.
And he ain't going to mention Zoe at all.
Oh, I mean, the Falcons.
You know why they not up there. You know why they not up there. We ain't got to. You know why they not up there.
First, let me. It's week 1. I don't really pay attention to the rankings until about week 4. That's when you understand teams' identities. That's where you get a feel for exactly what type of team each team is. So week 1, week 2. I mean, we've seen teams go 0-2 and end up making it to the, deep into the playoffs. So, but we're also talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady does not like the Philadelphia Eagles. He has stated this. He still, even after retirement, has said out of his mouth, I don't like them. And the fact that they beat me in my last Super Bowl appearance with the Patriots, it still pisses him off to this day. So this is not a shocker to me whatsoever. And we, Philadelphia fans, Philadelphia Eagles, they got a slight beef with Tom Brady from that 2004 and the latest one. So, look, I'm not surprised, but I like probably his first 3. I can't remember. It said the Chiefs. We said the Chiefs, Niners,
Chiefs
and
1,
Lions.
San Francisco 2, Lions 3. Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, so that's fine.
Lions gonna be tough, man.
When you go to 4 and 5, I'm okay with putting can't stand the Cowboys, but I'm okay with putting them there. I overrated the hell out of the Browns, by the way.
Man, you're not the only one. I believed in them too.
I think the last 2 or so, they're so interchangeable. I think it depends on who you're going up against in week 1. But again, the great teams, some teams didn't win well. Some teams did great. Some teams play horrible teams. I mean, come back at me about week 3 or 4, then we have a conversation. But we're just guessing right now, to be honest with you.
If they don't all speak at once, because I'll move right on to the next segment.
The list that Tom Brady came out with is not too far off from what NFL.com had, ESPN.com. So they kind of all had the same thing going on. A couple of people still had Baltimore. They only dropped down to maybe like 4. So I think Baltimore not being in his top 5 is a little iffy. I haven't seen Dallas in the top 5. But I'm not mad at it though. But again, like Brittany said, it is just week 1. You know, a lot of people still getting their sea legs under them. We're in a different game speed now. This is not preseason. This is not training camp. The whole playbook is open. And it's the starters for 60 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So and we're already seeing the effects of real-time gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some teams are without their starters, like, you know, CMC is gone. Tua just got taken out of the game for the Dolphins, right? So like now a lot of things are going to start happening.
I don't think Detroit for real.
But what in the hell is
yeah. First of all, I picked them to lose week 1. Rams almost took care of that. I picked them to lose again this week as well, and we're gonna see how that turned out.
How you hold on. How you just gonna say, man, the Lions is tough? And then gonna say,
they look tough. No, for sure, they look tough. But you can be tough and not be for real at the same time.
Listen, well, okay,
well, Wilder look tough.
Okay, let me. Like I said, everything was week 1. Everything is brand new, right? Sea legs, everybody getting their legs back, right? There's a lot of teams that didn't play the starters at all, right? So week 1 was the first show with full starters and everything. Detroit being one of those teams, you kind of saw that in that game. There was no that connection with Amon-Ra St. Brown. He only had 3 catches for 13 yards. He didn't really get on point with Laporta, right? So this is something that you're going to see with these teams that didn't play any of the starters in the preseason. Dak
and CD Lamb didn't have an issue.
Well, I mean, 1 second. What? It was the Browns. It was the Browns.
You saying
you hanging your hat on?
You saying hold on, Chris. Hold on, Chris. I let you talk. Let him talk.
You did let him talk.
Let's not say like the Browns wasn't a playoff team last year. Let's not say that the Browns didn't have the number 1 defense in the NFL last year. Let's not say that the Browns didn't touch anything with that defense from last year to this year. Let's not say that, right? They came out and they were effective. They came out more effective. Don't say it's the Browns because the Browns were good last year.
What was Dak's numbers in that game?
30-17. That was his numbers.
No, what was Dak's numbers in that game?
It was like 100 and something yards.
You can't say Dak didn't have a problem when he only threw for 178 yards.
30-17. That was his numbers.
Jared Goff didn't even hit his top receiver and had more yards than Dak Prescott.
I mean, hey, they actually ran the ball. I was proud of them.
Look, hold
in the third quarter, the Dallas Cowboys ran the
Williams
football.
Several times, and that's his top receiver.
I'm going to end this right now, and I don't mean to get too far ahead of ourselves, but when we talk about the Cowboys, no disrespect, Corey, we know what they're going to do in the regular season.
Hold on. Wait, Brittany.
I'm not trying to be.
Hold on.
I'm not trying to be slick or anything.
Hold on, Brittany. It's okay. Brittany, it's okay. It's okay.
Give the Cowboys credit. I don't mind.
Because what I was gonna say is I'm not ranking the Cowboys till December. I'm not ranking them till December 31st.
You can't get off the hook.
No, I'm not drinking. All you have to do is watch Cowboys spit. That's exactly what the hell I said. I'm not ranking them till December 31st.
Shameless plug.
You can say shameless plug all you want to, but it's the truth. I'm not ranking them till December 31st. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm
not doing it.
No, I like it though, Corey.
It was cute.
What you say on Kingdom Come,
It was cute, wasn't it?
I ain't gonna lie with you, Corey. I agree. Like, we know what the Cowboys are going to do in the regular season. They're a fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say fantastic because they still are my rivals, but they're a good team in the regular season. I need to see what they're capable of in the playoffs.
Brittany, you can say fantastic. It's okay.
So I like to refer.
Never ever that. No.
I like to refer to the week that just passed
as
week 41. And so with week 41, it's week 41. And you ever had friends that like maybe 7 of y'all got in a race and then you won and then everybody's arguing at who was number 2? That's what it sounds like to me right now.
No, you're right, because that's what the question was. The question was, is Tom Brady correct?
Are the Kansas City Chiefs the best team in football? And the answer is absolutely. They're the best team in football until they lose. In football, we all know if you're the defending
That's
champion,
my
you're the best in
Michelle.
the league until you lose.
Please don't
Oh,
put the
man.
battery in
Hey,
their
man.
back.
They're
Hey,
the
man.
best team in football.
Please don't put the battery in their back.
Why did
Philly,
you
They
have
shut
to
up.
do
big
What's his
that?
enough.
name?
They
Sports
heads
Why
is
did
big enough.
why
to
did
say
you
it's
do
Rob.
that?
Listen,
Why
the
did
question
you
we should
do
be
that?
asking is, does Kansas City, the Chiefs, do they have any real rivals? Because the teams that he mentioned on that list, the Detroit Lions, the San Francisco 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys, these teams, they're not proving whatever they want. They haven't done anything. So really, we should be asking, does the Kansas City Chiefs have any real threats? Where are the Cincinnati Bengals? Where are the Buffalo Bills on this list? Right? Where are they at? They look pretty bad.
Are they
Right?
really
Or
a
the
threat?
Bengals look pretty
Are they
bad.
really a threat? It's a real question. Are they really
I
a
was like,
threat?
wait a minute. I was
Oh
gonna say,
man.
Bills didn't look
Damn.
as bad.
Not last night. They
But
Bills
I
looked okay.
They look better
No,
than
they
that.
didn't.
I was no.
Don't
I'm gonna
y'all-
say
don't
this.
y'all-
I'm gonna say
hey,
this.
listen.
I will say
Don't
this.
y'all do that.
Here we go.
When
Don't y'all do that.
Tua is throwing the ball directly to
Zoe.
the other team,
So,
Nah, don't y'all do that now.
what?
hey, that
He
James
threw
Cook
3
pick don't
picks.
look so bad now, do it?
Oh, it's
Nah,
they
I
was
don't.
talking crazy about
Nah,
it.
I
They was
don't.
talking
Yeah.
crazy about it.
And
They-
don't
they-
forget, I don't know if
Hey,
y'all
when you-
heard.
Yeah.
When you cook like that, I put on my chef hat.
Jamar Chase just
When you
talked some
cook
trash
like
about
that,
the Chiefs.
Hey,
Woo!
Robin, when you cook like that, I
Hey, you
put on
can
my
bring it
chef
back
hat.
on anytime.
No, you didn't have to put that battery in their back. They
No,
charged
yo,
them
man,
enough.
it's
Bro.
true, man. Listen, I grew up watching the 90s Cowboys, man. And to me, they were the last real threat that had a chance maybe to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls with my own two eyes. I was a huge Emmitt Smith fan growing up, man. So much respect to my man down here, the Dallas Cowboys fan. But the Dallas Cowboys haven't been since the 90s Cowboys in a long time, my man.
It's been 30 years.
It's been a long time.
Now because
So
Watch
right now, the
Cowboys
Kansas
spit.
City Chiefs, they're the team
Watch
to beat.
Cowboys spit. We'll talk about it.
Hey, you only get one shameless plug a show.
Hey, that was 3.
Ooh! Bars.
The fact of the matter is, I got on the chef hat, but my man cooking. My man is cooking. Hey, when he right, he right.
Hey,
When
look,
he right, he right.
He was talking that talk. He was
Hey,
talking
Mel.
that talk.
we'll hire you as a personal Yeah. chef.